Yes, yes, y'all. Chiggity check, check, check. Let's do this. Guys, Trisha Paytas has responded. She says she's going to address everything. Let's figure this out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if she addresses everything. I like her Yom Kippur look so far. I like her Star of David chain. I like her sweater with the flannel underneath it.
All right, hey guys. I want to make this as short and condensed as possible because I really felt pressured into making this video, and
short and condensed as possible.
Really
Vicious 30 minutes long.
Further, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot for me to process. First and foremost, I want to apologize for my posting my psychotic breakdown. I had a snap, and I snapped, and I didn't know what to do, and I was uncontrollable. I was out of control.
Look, when you're manic and you're used to that kind of behavior for attention, that's probably the first thing you think to do is post that shit online. If you were genuine about recovering or seeking help from this type of behavior, you would maybe engage in therapeutic things instead of running a media. I had a very similar problem with my manic depression. There's times where I would be manic and I would fucking take it out on an online community.
Luckily Moses had come back, and I was able to.
Your mental illness isn't an excuse for acting out publicly.
I felt helpless at my wit's end, and I snapped, and I apologize for it. I had a breakdown for posting it, and for anyone who's worried. It's been crazy the past couple weeks.
That fucking ring, you know she bought that ring.
But it's, it's been really crazy. And the only thing I could put two and two together was Ethan taking jabs at me, posting clips, posting me as the highlights again, making fun of me, just calling me, the B word, just really just jabbing. And obviously it hurts, but that's fine. I made the effort and the announcement and just the choice for myself to stop talking about people, period, including H3, including anyone.
He's not jabbing at you, girl.
I do feel this is a little.
You fucking doxed a fucking potentially innocent man and lied about the situation.
I would speculating.
That's how it reads to me.
I would talk about situations that I wasn't involved in. Situations I was involved in, I really don't have any regrets about it. If I was there, if I saw something, but talking about situations that I just had no knowledge about or just wasn't there, like I regret it. The speculation, all of it, like it's awful. I remember one of the last couple episodes we talked about Mike Malak and FaZe Banks, and I was really triggered because they were jabbing at me or whatever, and I misspoke. And Mike had called me that night and said, hey, can we just stop this? Can we just end this? Talk to me. And you know what? That took one phone call for me to be like, yeah, we will. Anytime someone has asked me, sorry, I'm shaking, asked me to stop, I will stop talking about them. Especially if it's misspeaking and this lying thing has come around recently. Trisha lies so much. There's a difference between misspeaking, hearing things and not getting all the facts right, not fact checking, and also versus sharing something to not be true for the malicious intent of tricking someone or making someone look bad. And so I get stories mixed up. I hear things from people and I don't fact check, and that was ultimately why I should never have had a podcast. I should never have been on Frenemies, but I'm not the only person in the world to do that. Having said that, I've never lied about any things that have happened to me. I've only felt comfortable enough sharing.
But girl, we kind of have receipts on you potentially lying. If you didn't lie now, you lied in the past about this situation. You've said in the past you'd never experienced sexual abuse from your teachers, and then now you're saying Mr. Riney sexually abused you, and that's fucking insane. If you don't see that you've done that, you're being delusional. You absolutely have to see that you've done that. Everyone sees that you've done that. That's the whole fucking problem. It's not Ethan.
About his what I said, and I will correct myself, was arrest for CP, which is actually fired for watching P in a classroom full of kids. I've never lied. It was a hard thing for me to even say then, but I felt safe enough to do it because of that reason. I've only
He didn't, but I haven't seen proof to back that up that he was fired for watching porn in a classroom full of kids. What the fuck is she talking about?
talk about someone when other people are talking about them, and you're like, okay.
Everyone else has receipts, girl.
A lot of it's getting mixed up with what I said is specifically. First and foremost, the family's getting doxxed. This man in question is deceased, and the family is getting harassed, which it's turned into a lot. And the source of all this is the H3 subreddit. That is without a doubt.
No, the source of it is you. They took the video down, and you said the things on on your podcast with him. They're not the fucking problem. You're the problem. Their fan base isn't the problem. You're the problem. You pandered that information to the fan base. You're the fucking problem, Trisha.
Where it's from, I check it like I would check up on a toxic ex-boyfriend, trying to figure out like what they're saying, what's happening next, and that's where.
Moved on to fucking other unhealthy behavior. She does that, like she checks on ex-boyfriends who are toxic. Why do you do that? Why are you propagating that message on YouTube? What the fuck are you talking about, Trisha?
All of it stemming from.
She's just a web of unhealthy behavior.
The harassment, and I was just getting harassed constantly over the weekend, saying apologize to the person because of a video that someone just Googled some facts, said this person is this, and this, saying their name. So it's sending more hate to the family, saying their hate name to me, which was just beyond triggering. Because here's the thing, I never thought any of this was a problem. I thought relationships I had with teachers and older professionals my entire life as a child, as a minor, as a teenager, was fine. No one talked about. I never thought it was trauma. I never thought it was trauma until I started unpacking it, and I was like, oh, this might be the reason for this. I switched school districts 5 different times. I went to Byron School District up until the age of 14, and I switched for a different reason. That was also misconduct. So I have no sympathy for what I said. I have no sorrow for that. I just wish literally families weren't getting harassed, and also I wasn't getting harassed for it. This is why I will never talk about ever again any of my, even if someone comes out with stories about teachers or professionals, medical professionals in multiple school districts. I had I'll never say anything anymore because of this reason, because the backlash. I was always scared of it before, and now it just proves my point that no matter what I say. Now, someone did come out, a former classmate of mine, which is, it's easily verifiable that this was a classmate. We were in the exact same class the same year. You can find it in a yearbook and see it. There was yearbook pictures back then, and this person came out. Their Twitter account was established in 2012. Everyone's first accused me of making up this account. Why would I make up an account in 2012 with somebody I went to school with's name? And then there was saying, oh, well, she's actually dead, and Trisha bought this account to say it. No, this person, who I will keep anonymous because they went private and then they came back by, because their family started getting harassed. This person shared really personal information to verify they were who they said they were. Their dad is prominent in this town, and this person shared all that information, shared text messages with other people we went to school with, talking about this incident, and basically just saying, yeah, like he was creepy, just like I said. I mean, grab me, okay. There's way more severe stories that have happened.
So you have one bit of cooperating evidence, but you're providing no receipts. Again, we have, as the public, a train to basically disprove your statements, and I got a feeling if it ends up in a court of law, you're going to be found to be a libelous asshole. Trisha, just stop. You're the one feeding the flame, and she's still blaming Ethan. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane.
With this particular situation, same situation, during the game, all this stuff, and then, he did get fired for. And then people are making excuses for that even. There's, no matter what I say.
Oh, well, hello, Shadow Chan.
That person's getting harassed. Well, first they think it's me.
Welcome back.
Now there's an actual person getting harassed. Her actual family's getting harassed. Her dad, and yes, she put out that information to be like, look, this is me. This is, but now they're getting harassed. I try to follow her as of today to at least reach out and just at least say thank you for just, because she did say, like, no, he wasn't arrested, and the person who told me originally, they also had instances with you know, similar.
The person who told you initially, she provides no actual context, no actual receipts. She just obfuscates from accountability and then puts it on fucking Ethan. This is unhealthy ass behavior, girl. Unhealthy ass
So thank you for,
behavior.
you know, she had a different thing and different reaction and all that stuff like that, but it just felt like this is a person, and I remember the name instantly, and I remembered her dad instantly. You
Hey
know,
there,
this is
Todd.
a
It
person
goes
I had
pretty
kept away
good.
when
At
I
the
was like
holiday
13, I was
by
14. My mom let me come
enjoying
to
a
South
apology
California
video from our
because I think she
favorite
wished that
new
happened.
convert,
And
Trisha
when I was
Paytas.
14, and I switched schools a lot, you know, I'm again this. I don't want anyone getting harassed in a situation. Now that someone's come forward, it's not good enough. It's like, oh, just a random person, which can easily be verified in our yearbooks. I heard rumors that this teacher wasn't even teaching at the same. That's also going to be verified. There's so many things that can be verified, you know.
Then verify it, Trisha. Shadow, we are watching Trisha Paytas' newest apology video. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's she says she's addressing everything, but she's really just blaming Ethan from H3H3 for absolutely doxing a dude's family. Yeah, I can't look away from her. You see, she came on my radar when we did an episode of Echo Chamber where we covered Trisha Paytas and Gabby Hanna. We did a music video showdown. We put her music videos against Gabby Hanna's music videos, and straight up, Gabby Hanna swept it. And we even tagged in Tana Mojo's music videos to count as Trisha Paytas music videos, and Gabby Hanna still won. And so ever since then, I've been kind of keeping an eye on Trisha Paytas. I'm also an H3H3 fan, so I watched Frenemies and watched that go down. It's a shame Ethan kept that 5%, man. Oh my god. The 5% for production cost drama. That was my favorite in the Trisha saga so far. But this one, you know, genuinely justice for Mr. Riney. It seems like Mr. Riney is like his family was doxxed. Oh yeah, Gabby Hanna's actually put a lot of time into her music career, it would seem, while Trisha kind of does easy bake music. She kind of just whatever she can roll out quick. That's what Trisha has going on, and it's fucking it's not good. Now I know Trisha Paytas. I've seen her on America's Got Talent. I know she's got bars. Trisha Paytas can genuinely rap, and I would make beats for Trisha Paytas straight up if I was to have heard her on the street just doing what she does. But nobody's putting a fucking dime into her fucking genuine talent. She's kind of like lightning hitting a dumpster and it catches fire. Yeah, easy bake music. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's exactly what she was up to.
I didn't feel comfortable talking about it further. The time when I mentioned
Bullshit.
it,
She doesn't feel comfortable talking about it further.
I'll
Again,
like
blaming
I was talking
Ethan
about that therapy at the
for
time,
her
right?
giving
And I was
content.
upset, and I don't talk about it because part of me is like a
You
lot. There's a lot
volunteered
of
that
emotions. You know, part of me
information.
is like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like I laughed, I thought it was funny, I liked attention, like you know stuff like that, and part of me is like, no, it was. And then after this weekend, just seeing it spammed, and then also the note from Ethan, and then the text from Ethan being like,
I
you know,
absolutely think
have to make
Trisha
a
Paytas
statement about
is
this
a
or
wasted
like
talent musically.
it
I think she's got something
started
in there.
the panic mode in me. It was the fight or
She can
flight.
do it.
It
She's also
stuff, and I was
got
just like, oh my gosh.
an
And I really
interesting
started feeling like I did see
lyrical
something wrong
style,
with
I've
the
noticed.
situation.
She's not untalented. I think she could be a decent poet
And
even.
I am.
She got better poetry than
I
Gabby
don't
Hanna.
think the
Now, if
family deserves to be
she was to
harassed
publish
or
some
anything like
poetry, I
that.
bet
I
you
don't
she'd sweep
think
Gabby Hanna's poetry book
the
under the
person who came
fucking
to my defense.
rug.
But that's the thing. No one else will ever come forward about anything because they get harassed. Their families get harassed.
Trisha
And guess
reppin'
what?
Yom
Like,
Kippur, man, our newest convert. She's breaking the rules, I think, though. I'm streaming too.
and it's why I never have and I never will. I will never talk about it again after this. And I really didn't
I'm
want to, like I said,
fasting
I
though.
really felt pressured
Sundown to
when I
sundown,
reread
it
those text
sucks.
messages. So we'll go to that real quick. You know, I released those text messages because I sent a huge paragraph. This was my first communication with Ethan, Gila, and it was Dan on there. It was the whole crew. That was my first communication ever since the end of things. Aside from the last episode.
And she basically says, "Ew, stop talking about me on
you know, all stuff like that. Like
your
and then
shit."
my
And it's like,
communication,
dude,
they never
come
reached out. I
on.
never reached out. And I was
Number
so
one, no one's gonna
harassed.
stop
There
talking
was
about you.
a
You
day
won't quit
where
giving us things to
all of
talk
it just,
about.
it just escalated more and more. I want to just briefly touch on this again because I don't want any more further harassment on this for anyone involved. But I'm just gonna segue and talk about the Moses thing real quick. I've addressed all these things, these text messages from a year and a half ago, before we ever started even hooking up, but way before we started dating. We didn't start dating until August 1st. When I first met him on March 15th, we were just hooking up. I was doing OnlyFans, I was doing all that stuff that summer. We didn't start dating and be exclusive to August 1st. But regardless, stuff before we even met has come out. Just like, and we've discussed it, we moved past it. I'm the
I'm
first to
doing
say,
pretty good,
I
Shadow.
don't
How are
want
you
to be in a
doing?
relationship,
What time is it
with
where
something
in your
toxic.
part
Like,
of
I
the
did
part of the
something, it
world?
took us so much
How's
in-depth
things been for you?
therapy, and just I have no idea how we stuck it out through everything. I'm not sure, I don't know how, but and got through it, and we've gotten through it, but no one else will let us get through it. And I've also, the first episode of Frenemies was all about, there was multiple people that catfished him, and it did, and one person he ended up meeting up with one time, and this person
Well,
from
look, when
really
you're
close
famous, you're
relationship
probably gonna
with me
have to
for
deal with an
years,
amount of
has
catfishing. That's just gonna fucking
been
happen.
trying to get my attention, been trying to communicate with me.
8:17 in the evening. Good Lord,
I see
Shadow.
all the texts that this person sent Moses
Good
on,
night.
saying that they followed me for 10 years. They are watching my OnlyFans. They think they see his hand. They're doing like all this stuff that was very detailed, just really just dragging me down.
Everything that people are saying about Trisha Paytas, she gave them the fucking fuel to say it. Like, that's not on anybody. That's on you, Trisha. That's quit throwing your don't go to sleep, Shadow. Fuck it. Fuck sleep. Fuck a bunch of sleep.
Pictures of us. We were just hooking up. We were just being friends. And I confronted Moses about, do you guys know who I am? You know what I mean? I was like, do you have a girl? And he showed me all the texts. He's like, showing you here, like this isn't the working out. We met once. This wasn't working out. Like all this stuff. I was like, okay, cool. That was a month or so before we met.
So he showed her, according to
So
her,
just
Moses.
place,
Yeah.
right? Like, why am I gonna
Fuck
talk about something that happened before?
this
Me?
fake ass relationship. I don't buy that
Moses
Moses is genuinely interested in Trisha Paytas. I just don't.
You know what? That's a hard thing to overcome. Just like
I think he likes the money.
My altercation with Moses, like that was for public viewing, right? On the first episode.
I think he likes the clout.
I want that. They were private. It was private before them, but hey, it's out there, and I'll take ownership of it. But we both were very toxic, and we worked past it, and we're now at this place where it's just like, it's really amazing. I stand by Moses, he stands by me. Like, it's this place where there is just like, the therapy we've gone through and the walls we've broken have been insane. Stuff that happened before me, I'm not going to comment on. Moses has commented on it, and I can't comment on that stuff.
She said earlier, like, she couldn't. What time is it here, Shadow? It is about 10 a.m., 10:19 a.m. It's one of the few that has some kind words in regard to her. However, the bad outweighs the good, in my humble opinion. She's the living version of yeah. Take care, my friend, my best to you and yours, and watch this. Stay safe. I gotta venture out in the city. You have a good one, Todd. You have a good one. Absolutely. I try to find something good to say about everybody I talk about on my stream. I really do. I think that all humans are infinite potential, and Trisha Paytas has a better platform than anybody to spin her shit around and actually, boy, look at this freeze frame I chose. Holy shit. But yeah, I think that she could actually do some fucking good. She has a massive platform. She could actually show young women in particular how to genuinely seek help for things like borderline personality disorder and codependency. But no, instead, she's spending her time she's going out of her way to build a codependent relationship with Moses and then flaunting it. Like, I couldn't calm down. I was streaming my freakouts until Moses got home. That's unhealthy behavior. That's like the 6th time she said that she's been engaging in unhealthy, like weird, codependent, BPD ridden behavior since the start of this addressing everything video.
Just talk it out. And I have sympathy and empathy. I understand when a situation doesn't work out and you like wish it would. I would see the text and I could feel the pain. Like, why are you with Trisha? She's this, and this. Why are you not with me? Why won't you give me a chance? Why are you giving? And I understood that. I understood it. like I understood that, and so I had sympathy, but now it's gone too far where I'm still getting harassed. This isn't really about Moses because this person's at mentioning me as recent as 5 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
insinuating that he cheated while we were together with her, saying like pretty much verbatim, at mention me, at Trisha Paytas back up. Just remember when you kiss him at the altar where his nose was been when you thought he was being loyal to you, just like stuff. And this is just antagonizing stuff that I'm just like, okay. And it just escalated. It's just now escalated out of control because I just wouldn't give attention to it. And I can't give attention to it. I can't give attention to something
But you
that's,
are.
I mean,
Trisha, you are
it
right
has nothing
now.
to do
You're
with me.
giving
It's
attention to it
because
now.
from the day I posted a photo, it was like, if you're gonna steal my man, like at least follow me. Like it's always been about follow me, do this, like, and again, I understand that. I've been there too, where I've wanted something more, and it's sad. It's awful when someone like moves on or something like that. But you know, I read every single text message, all that stuff like that. And again, something that happened before me, I don't have the space to say. But why is your main focus on me, on talking about me? People are getting that confused.
Well, only okay. The reason people are talking about her in context of Moses in his previous relationships is because it seems like he's been a scumbag. He's been accused of stealthing, which is removing a condom mid sexual act without the girl's consent or knowledge. And in some places, some countries, that is considered sexual assault. And in my opinion, it's definitely withdraws consent from the female if that consent was on the basis of you keep that condom on, boy. Yeah, like that's just like decency right there. Like he just drops all decency, it seems like, with some relationships because of his uh you know male urges. And that's like, if anybody, I get that. I'm a man, I get it. But you gotta keep that thing on, dude. Or do something else. They can't get her pregnant, dog. Come on.
Person altogether who admitted this. I know her real identity. This person has also followed me for 10 years.
But oh yeah, but why it's fucking relevant to Trisha is he ditched from what I've heard, a few different women who are scorned, which I'm sure they're jelly as hell. He kind of was a scumbag and then hopped to her. Is how it reads. Be honest, that's just how it fucking reads. And yeah, yeah, they're gonna come after you, girl. You're the one who he ditched a bunch of chicks to fucking get with you. And it's really just because you have money. Honestly, money and fucking fame.
Account that she was catfishing. The reason I was able to catch that was because I went into this old forum that was kind of like a subreddit. It was called Guru Gossip, where I put her name in with mine, and it popped up from like 2016. So then I was able to show, well, it's like, hey, this person is a follower of mine. Like she lied, said she wasn't, but it was, or at least a hater or something. Look, I'm not excusing any of that behavior, right? I think
Trish like fish. Yeah. She's a convert, Arianthe.
Like we've worked past it.
Feel free to hop in the voice chat. I got it open.
Bring up like my wedding and bring up like stuff.
Yeah, Trish is she's celebrating Yom Kippur with me.
How am I supposed to talk about something that I wasn't even around for or part of? Like, I already spoke my piece about this. I've already said it. People, I'm not hypocritical. Like, I do think this is the very reason why someone who's 23.
Right on. Hey, no rush.
Should not be in a relationship. And vice versa. And I'm telling you, do you know what I mean? This is why I preach it so hard. But because the emotional, the regulation is just not there. And again, not this person's fault, but it is when it starts becoming harassing to a person that's not even involved in this, and it becomes harassment, and it becomes just antagonizing and just misspeakings, just that there was cheating or something involved. There wasn't. I read through everything. Like,
there was cheating.
There's multiple texts saying we met one time. There's no cheating. There's no cross-laughing.
I mean, that's how it reads. It reads like he was, like Moses was playing the field, which again, maybe not cheating. He's kind of being just a single.
And then there is a point where there's just so much you just have to give up, because even after this video, there will be 10 to 20 times more things. And I'm
single himbo.
A lot of other people are. I'm not a slave to the Reddit. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to whatever they need to give me attention to. And I know this is just and it's a big forum, by the way. H3 Reddit has 500,000 users. It's very big. They do monitor it, all that stuff like that. Now, having said that, like I noticed the flare-ups happen again when, as mentioned. So I sent a I sent a big long paragraph to everybody because it's the crew making jokes and editing and putting sound bites in, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, and I'm pleading because at this point I'm like I'm breaking, right? I'm breaking. Not to say other people haven't. I'm not saying there's other people that aren't suffering from this. Um, I'm breaking. Moses now has these like extremely one extremely allegation, serious allegation, but
Yeah.
now it's just
The
like
stealthing.
it's filtering into his work, and people are tweeting and just like really taking a really strong allegation, which now has to be done. Now we have to deal with it legally, right? Like
Yeah.
as it should be at
Fucking
this point,
should.
because now it is affecting work. It's not just a rumor. It's not all like, you know what I mean? And it's an allegation, and it will be addressed, and it will be addressed like it has to be addressed legally, and not on for public spectacle display and back and forth and all this stuff like that.
So she's saying it has to be addressed legally, as in they're going to try to silence the people, or charges are being pressed against Moses, or Moses is pressing charges for libel. I'd be very interested to see where the fuck that goes, what she means by that, and if anything actually comes of it. Because again, this girl's the only one making videos with no receipts.
Way too far. So I bet like
other than me.
Moses's exes, his past, everything has been dug up that you could find and posted on this Reddit, and it's been my mom. There's been stuff that like there's just it's and now this, and like this family is being harassed, and like now this girl that I went to school with that I haven't talked to in years, like it's just getting it's just going too far. So I just begged and pleaded, and I said, and again, coming just from a place where I'm like, I'm hoping can we all just agree to stop? Because again, whenever I've talked with someone and we've been able to squash the beef, right? Like, Nikocado, we talked in person, the beef was squashed. FaZe Banks, I was able to apologize to him, talked in person, beef was squashed, and I want to feel the same for Keemstar. And I'm not Team Keemstar. He asked me about I'm not Team Keemstar.
She's not Team Keemstar, but she has no problem doing his fucking lame ass 30-minute fucking podcast where she gets to address nothing. And ooh, dude, fucking Keemstar, dude.
He sent me the old texts from Moses, and I was like, this is old news. Addressed it, and that was like the beginning of it. But there was a time where I begged Keemstar to stop, and he wouldn't. And I'm like, I'm begging and I'm pleading. If someone asks me, I stop. But if someone is begging and pleading, I just can't fathom. So I just thought this is the best way. I haven't had communication. I'm gonna just do it. Like, of course they're gonna be like, yes.
If I have a princess freak out, I'll get what I want. If I have a princess freak out, I'll get what I want. It's the same fucking toxic ass behavior, and she keeps trying to justify this shit she's been doing since she was a kid.
I apologized in person, and it's just not enough. Too little, too late. I tried to end it all at various stages, and I'm like, it's not too late until it's too late, until the worst, it's not too late until it's too late. And I was just met with coldness. And the first text back was, just so you know, this isn't a private chat, so this can be made public. So right away, I'm having flashbacks to my text being taken out of context, my text being wrongly insinuated by everybody involved. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, it sent me into an absolute panic.
Yeah, I bet it did.
When they wrote back, you can't tell us what to do, and I was like, I'm just asking, I'm just pleading. I don't know. I've stopped talking about them. I don't want to continue this. I've made that clear so many times, and all I
no, you didn't.
Because it flares up this whole hatred, and they said no. And when I try to call, and
well, they can't.
in writing, and then
I mean, I would feel
at the very end,
look, I would feel morally obligated if I had to remove a fucking episode because you doxed a potentially innocent fucking teacher, like who you've gone on record as saying hadn't done anything to you in the past. So when are you lying? When were you lying? Why were you lying? And when are you going to stop engaging in toxic behavior? Because that's what I was waiting to be addressed. I don't.
Nope. That's what you get when you're married to Trisha Paytas. That was the words verbatim. I was like, wow, Like at this point, I'm literally not a human. I am literally just an enemy, a target.
Well, there she is.
And
Hello.
I tweeted, I don't know what people want from me.
Hello! I
Obviously, I know
almost
they want
lost
me to
my
participate, and I
headphones
think
and then I
I've
got into the truck to
literally
get them and
like we have gone through
I put a new
so much
air
at this point. Like
filter,
it's not
or not air
happening.
filter, but like smelly good thing in the truck,
They
and
want me
now
off
it
the
just
internet.
smells
I've
like
been
a
on the
W
internet
meeting.
since Justice,
Oh,
long
hell
before other
yeah.
people doing this. I want to.
Hey,
I work
I
hard.
love
I
new
want
air
to help
freshener day
you.
in an automobile.
I
That's a
want to
good
live
time.
harmoniously. And again, if this
Yeah,
is
That's a good
causing
time.
except it
people
always
trying to
smells
criticize
like
me
at first like old men.
and you know
Yes,
talking about
it
like negatively
does.
of me, I
It
am very
always
happy.
smells like old dudes
I
first.
take it.
It,
I
yeah,
take it,
no
and
matter which
I
one you
absolutely
get,
thank the universe for teaching me these
even
lessons
black ice smell like
because
fucking
like
old dudes at first.
it's life ruining.
Yeah, it either
It
smells
can be
like
life
old
ruining.
men or it smells like the hallway of our old high school.
Yeah, real quick off topic. Donnell Rollins sells a goddamn black ice, like full body scrub and men's scent.
Oh my
But it's
god,
black ice, like the air freshener for a car. Yeah, no, it's fucking sick as hell. Yeah.
that's crazy.
So, catch you up real quick. Trisha Paytas.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's saying she's addressing everything, but she's still engaging in pretty unhealthy behavior in the video. Like, the only thing she really provides proof of is that she's built a firmly codependent relationship with Moses Klein, or not Moses Klein, Moses, whatever their last name is, Hila's original last name,
yeah.
with Hila's brother, Moses, who she's been gaming
Mhm.
after since she started fucking around with H3H3, because again, she's also been guilty of fetishizing Jewish men.
That's
Like,
so that's so weird.
yeah, she fetishizes Jewish men. I don't know. That's why clear on the H3 podcast one time. And yeah, I think she's guilty of fucking fetishizing a Jewish person. She's been after him from
Yeah.
the jump. And now she's just the fucking worst, man. She's just like uh, she posted a freak out video yesterday where she's just
Shocker.
fucking crying and screaming and honestly making no sense by the end of it. Just like
On the
quickly
kitchen floor.
well, she's actually standing somewhere in a fucking like an editing bay or some shit in her house. But the
Well,
oh yeah, that's why I was like, oh, she's top bun in workout gear. This isn't an on the
she's
floor.
classy now.
Yeah, it was like on her phone. She did it on her phone. And ooh, yeah, let me tell you right now. She started off this apology with like Moses. She's like, I'm sorry I was freaking out and streaming it. Moses wasn't home, and then he got home. And it's like, quit propagating your fucking
Oh.
codependent, unhealthy relationship. Like, you need to learn how to cope, girl. Like, Moses,
Moses wasn't home, and then he got home, and
yeah,
so I dropped everything.
exactly. And now I can fucking cope. And it's such
Ew.
fucking, it's so unhealthy, this relationship she's built with Moses. Like, watching it play out too. Like, I kind of saw it happen from the jump where I'm like, dude, she's fetishized Jewish dudes and she's after him. She's after him.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we're
She used to do that with
here.
Catholic men too. It's very
Oh,
strange.
oh yeah, and then she's fetishized her old teachers, and then said that she wasn't abused by her teachers, and now she says she was abused by a teacher. But again, this is post Me Too, and she does anything for sympathy. I got receipts somewhere of people who went to school with her talking about how she would do this princess shit back then
Yeah.
to get sympathy, or nobody knew who the fuck she really was because she kept saying different shit. Like, yeah, she said like when she was on My Strange Addiction, right?
Yeah.
With the tanning addiction, she has said
Mhm.
on record on different podcasts that it was bullshit, and then she said that she had an addiction to tanning.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, so which time were you fucking lying, Trisha? And when are we supposed to
She
fucking
said,
know?
right? She said one time that the way she got so dark for the show was by getting spray tans.
Mm-hmm. And that was an obvious spray tan job. And then she said in a different one that she fucked her liver up or something because of the fucking pills. And it's like, but you said you weren't taking tanning pills.
Right.
You said
I
that
didn't
part
even
of
know
the
that
dog
was a
was bullshit.
thing.
Oh yeah, there's these tanning pills. According to the saga of Pixie Terry, infamous lol cow. Part of the reason she is the way she is because her mother fried her brain potentially with tanning pills as a kid.
Interesting.
Yeah, Yeah, which I guess, I don't know, maybe that can happen. I haven't really
And when it's just
looked too much
when
into
it's
that.
the fact that I could see these videos and how
Yeah,
they could like this
I,
person
I
do it, well
wouldn't
this
I
person
wouldn't
is this,
worry
so
too
they
much
couldn't
about
possibly
it.
do this. Like the logic is
Yeah,
almost
Pixie Terry does
insane.
Pixie Terry.
Yeah.
She's a cosplayer and she
I've
takes these
personally
kind of
gotten
cringy
words from
videos where it
like,
looks like she's taking a
critiques and
dumper.
haven't fact checked them yet.
Mhm.
Because
But she'll
we're
do it in
I
weird
don't listen
places
to
like
podcasts, so
fucking
I don't want and I don't
playgrounds, like
So,
elementary school.
yeah, I go to cons a lot, and it's actually used as a
that
verb.
is damaging
Oh
to
yeah, Pixie.
social
Yeah,
parties when you're not
yeah,
invited.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really funny to see people cosplaying, and then they'll be like, "Now get down, Pixie Terrier."
Pixie Terry, and then you just act like you're taking a shit, basically. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, she's an interesting lol cow.
Really, truly, they just
yeah,
need to
yeah,
not
she
be
is.
to not be allowed.
Speaking of that kind of behavior, Trisha Paytas engages in lol cow behavior, and by that I mean when somebody says, "Why are you doing that?" instead of doing the healthy thing and kind of evaluating yourself and maybe spending Yom Kippur the way you're supposed to spend Yom Kippur by evaluating yourself. You know what I mean? By like some self reflection. No, instead just put it on everybody else. Fucking be a shit show. Keep posting and then act like, why are people acting like I'm feeding it? Bitch, your feet look, we're feeding it. We're watching you feed it.
But then now we're like harassing them.
I wouldn't be here doing this if you wouldn't have posted this.
Like, oh, must be Trish. Because
Calling you out on your weird BPD bullshit.
like this is real, but no one wants to believe it. No one wants to report on that.
Because that's my biggest thing, honestly, with Trisha Paytas. The more reflection I do on her as like a public figure is like I've seen some pretty young audience members of hers, and A, that's horrifying. B,
Yeah.
she constantly talks about and pushes forward these like concepts of relationships, and that's not just like
Not even defending me, just sharing their own experience.
romantic relationships. That's like the way she interacts with her friends, like the way she quantifies what it means to have a friend is fucking unhealthy. She is a stack of unhealthy behavior, and she doesn't seem to understand how to get out of it.
Come forward.
Like she's just
Yeah,
twisting
I
a
think
Rubik's Cube endlessly, but she's colorblind.
How many friends back there are you?
Right.
And then
Yeah,
just says, I'm
exactly.
done, and everyone's like, no, you're not. And she's like, why are you all mean to me?
Because it's not until someone else
It's like, bitch, because look what you're telling people to do. Like,
Because you all made us pieces of your Rubik's Cube. Now finish it.
yeah,
and it wasn't
yeah.
someone else.
And, we had Todd in the chat earlier. I mean, I would assume one of the many Todds I know, maybe a new Todd. I don't know. I think a Todd that I know.
Any past experience.
He was saying that I'm one of the few people that's had some kind words on Trisha Paytas, which I will say all day that she has genuine musical talent. I believe that.
It's honestly
Like, I hope I'm ridiculed for that. But I think Trisha Paytas, she hasn't put it on record yet, but if a good producer got with her and gave her the fucking time of day, or if she put her money into a decent fucking record that wasn't like an easy bake record, she could fucking make something pretty decent.
if I started it,
I mean, if Paris Hilton can do it.
Absolutely. Paris Hilton's a successful DJ now.
She really
Yeah.
is. That's what I'm saying. Is she took herself from this stupid, dumb, blonde persona, and she actually like blossomed into something kind of incredible.
Yeah.
And so I don't say it to be funny. I say it because I mean it. Paris Hilton could do it. So
Yeah.
why can't Trisha?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, not just she could DJ and rap at the same time probably and nail it. And,
Yeah.
you know, really, and instead, what do we get? We get her kind of shallow. Okay, so she released that concept album, Fat Boy. Or Fat Boy, Sad Boy. I don't know why I call that Fat Boy.
I know everyone sees it, and I'm just like,
I'm not trying to body shame you, Trisha.
just want to be able to breathe and not have to.
I'm not.
I had the big.
Fine.
No,
I'm
but
fine.
she is very vocal and very proud of the fact that she is a curvier girl. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. She's got that, shake that fat video and
she
stuff.
should be. She should be. She
Yeah.
is really pretty.
I think
She
so.
is.
I don't think. Yeah, I think there's times where her like decisions don't suit her body type, but that's like a personal thing. Like maybe some people are into that, but you know, there's times where I'm like, yeah,
Her
but like,
decisions tend to make her kind of ugly.
yeah, but her right here trying to look like a stay-at-home Jewish housewife.
The world to know
Yeah, all right,
please
okay.
let them stop
Like,
Yeah.
I like it with the less blown up makeup, you know. Not too much shit to talk about her appearance on this one, but I will say there's times where it's like, girl, you know what you did.
Yeah, I appreciate this Trisha because I don't like the super dolled up
Yeah.
extensions, eyelashes.
Or she'll still bring out them old glitter clips like it's fucking 2001. You know what I'm talking about? Them glitter clips, them little
Yeah.
tiny clips and extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come out looking like Britney Spears in all denim. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
That's not been
And it's
popular in a
not
long time.
right, and it's not even because of the way she looks. It's
Yeah.
because whenever she does that, she like her personality changes, and it's just not fun.
It's not fun. Yeah, she becomes a like it absolutely seems like she would shoot a porn with you and do some meth at the same time. When she's dressed like that. Here,
Yeah.
seems like she's absolutely in it with the Yom Kippur. Now, look, this fucking engagement ring, this wedding ring she's rocking, you know she bought that shit. You know Moses didn't buy
Yeah,
that
she
shit.
bought that.
Moses
No,
didn't buy that
Moses didn't
shit.
buy that.
There's no way. If
She'll
Moses bought
probably
that
buy him
shit,
one just like it.
yeah, exactly. She like bought. I don't know. I have a. There's just the Jewish man in me has an issue with their relationship, and it's not because she's not Jewish. It's because she fetishizes Jewish men and was chasing specifically him because of his fucking connection to fucking Ela and Ethan and to fuck with them. The clout. I don't know. She found a way to get a Jewish dude who is down for the money and ugh. You know, the rumor is Moses has been saying that he doesn't like Ethan and Ela. That's what I've heard on the streets, on the streets. And those are some of the things I read. Was that he doesn't like Ethan and Ela. He doesn't like Ethan in particular, and he didn't like kind of being in their shadow. Which, you know, yeah, he had a YouTube channel. He'd been trying to get his own little slice of clout for a minute.
Yeah, but if you're gonna use Ethan for clout, then
Yeah. Well, and why get a whole fucking, I don't know, why go for Trisha Paytas, man? One would think he could find somebody that doesn't fetishize his cultural group. Like,
you would think
Yeah.
that would bother him, but the fact that it doesn't is really bothersome to me.
Hey, when the offer is get your dick wet, get me pregnant, I pay for everything, we get famous. Fuck it, I guess. I'm not gonna blame him necessarily for that, but I think he knows exactly why that's not the right thing to do. You know, like one of those like manly things where it's like, yeah, men are dumb. We would have, yeah, he fell for it.
Yeah.
For sure. Not that it was 100% like a trick, but
Maybe not, but men do a lot of weird things for boobies.
they do, and would and will, and yeah, absolutely. Even ones with augmented nipples that look directly up at the sky. That is me kind of making fun of Trisha's titties, but again, she's also made videos with them out pleading for new titties. She has mentioned, look how messed up these titties are. I need new titties. It's like, word, yeah. They're fucked up.
Yeah, sis, you do.
See, she didn't edit out her being like, I don't know how to end this. Ugh. It's like, dude.
I hate it.
I can't with you, Trisha. I can't. I can't. Ooh. Real quick, what is this?
Thank you for joining us at 7 o'clock. I'm David Ushery. Tonight, there are some new twists and turns in the case of a woman from Long Island who disappeared
Gabby
on a
Petito.
road trip. Gabby Petito from Blue Point hasn't been heard from since the last week of August.
Oh,
Her
shit.
family believes she might be over 2,100 miles away in Wyoming. Today, neighbors of her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, revealed police found the van she was traveling in at his home in Northport, Florida. No sign of Gabby, though, and tonight, the fiancé is refusing to cooperate with police. Justin Shecker from our NBC station in Tampa is at the home tonight with the emotional plea from Gabby's father.
Northport police say the
Fuck.
search for 22-year-old Gabby Petito remains a missing persons case. At this time, they have no evidence a crime occurred. The boyfriend's family referred police to their attorney.
What?
People would think that
Isn't this wild?
Or they just hopped right in. So the fucking boyfriend's family was like, talk to our attorney. What the fuck? That's kind of sus, dude.
helpful that we have not been able to talk to him.
He drove
With her
home.
boyfriend Brian Laundrie at his parents' home
Whoa.
in Southwest Florida. That's where Northport police say on Saturday night they recovered the 2012 white Ford van from the couple's cross-country road trip.
What?
Northport police are processing that van for evidence. Back on July 2nd, Petito and her boyfriend left New York for a trip out west. They documented their visits to national parks on social media. Petito's mom says
So they were on a cross-country thing, baby. They were going across the fucking country.
Yeah, they were
Oh.
over in the Grand
Suffolk
Tetons.
County Police. In a statement, an attorney for the Laundrie family
Oh,
says,
shit.
"It is our understanding that a search has been organized for Miss Petito in or near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. On behalf of the Laundrie family, it is our hope that the search for Miss Petito is successful.
So
Miss Petito is reunited with her family."
we don't have any.
Gabby's family is
There's no
calling
open
on
theories
Sunday
as to what
she'll
fucking
be
might have
back
happened,
safe and
huh?
sound.
Well, interestingly enough, I just got
Watch the video. Let her face burn it into your memory.
a
Let the
few
way she
minutes
stands,
ago.
talks, walks. You know, the whole
Yeah.
thing. She stands up.
I got a Yahoo breaking news that says fiance of 22-year-old Florida woman who went missing, identified as a person of interest.
Call a tip line.
At this time, police have not charged the
Where
boyfriend
is she
or the other
at?
suspect in Gabby Petito's disappearance. The FBI is also involved in this investigation to bring Gabby
I
home.
don't think she's
Reporting
alive
in Newport,
anymore.
Florida, I'm
I would
Justin
have to say
Shepherd,
probably
News 4
not
New
if the
York.
boyfriend doesn't know what the fuck.
I think
We
he
do have some new
knows,
developments
but
tonight
I
in the
don't
search
think
for
he's going to
Gabrielle
say.
Petito.
Yeah.
Fox News has confirmed that the police in Utah were called to an
gosh.
incident involving Gabby and her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, some 2 weeks before she was last seen.
Ooh.
Moab chief of
There was an
police
incident
told
on
Fox News
record
that somebody
between the
called about an
boyfriend and
incident
Ooh,
between the two
what
on
happened?
August 12th.
What happened?
They investigated and they didn't think there was enough evidence for criminal charges. Police are not releasing any more details about that incident in mid-August. Now, Fox 13's Evan Axelbank has the latest on the local investigation and the dueling statements from Gabby's family and Laundrie's lawyer.
She looks like she rules an army of lion chimera.
Statements with the boyfriend.
Oh, absolutely.
That news anchor.
Is being prepared in the Grand Tetons, and that they hope she is returned to her family soon. Her family says that may depend on what the boyfriend is willing to say.
While Gabrielle
Nothing.
Petito's colorful Instagram and YouTube posts are being
Something must have
dissected by
happened. Yeah, he
police,
did something.
Hello and good morning.
her family asked this in black and white. How does boyfriend Brian Laundrie stay in the background when he is the one person who knows where Gabrielle is located?
Unless you're the parent, you know, you just can't describe how that feeling is because you've never felt it before.
What's up with,
And I
yeah.
pray
Where's your fucking girlfriend,
that
dude? What
he
happened?
never feels it again.
They were reacting
gonna
to this
tell
statement
anyone
from Laundrie's attorney
anything.
that
Yeah,
says it is
that
their
attorney's like, you're not saying
understanding a
shit.
search has been organized in or near the Grand Tetons, and that on behalf of the Laundrie family,
I wonder if
it is
something-
our hope it is successful,
maybe an
and that she
accident?
is reunited with her family. Police towed the van they were in from a home owned by Laundrie's family in Northport this weekend. Brian was at home, but police say refused to talk. Police were back in the neighborhood today, but didn't go into the Laundrie's house.
You had someone who was in constant communication with their family on a pretty regular basis, and then all of a sudden nothing. Then all of a sudden the person she was traveling with is back here, and she's not here. That person's unwilling to talk with us to this point.
Gabby's family says they want immediate answers to where he last saw her.
He
and
killed her.
why he apparently left her all alone.
I
They say
honestly
he
think
had
so.
referred
Of
to
course,
her
I can't
as the love
say for
of his
sure.
life.
Yeah.
What we need is to bring
But
Gabby
he's
home
now a person of
and
interest.
find her.
If he lost her in the
So
Grand
please,
Teton
everyone,
somewhere
if
and then
you
drove
can look at
home
the picture,
and didn't say
memorize
anything, because
her
he's not the
face,
one that reported her missing.
and just
Exactly.
look up and let us know if you see
Exactly.
Gabby's family says they implore him to at least say if they are looking in the right area. Right now, Northport
He just
police
went
say
home.
they do know more than they're
He
able
did
to say
something.
publicly, but that's to protect the
That's guilty
integrity
ass behavior
of the
right there. If it was an
investigation.
accident,
Right
you
now,
would fucking
Northport
be
police say
panicked
they
and
have no
call
evidence
your girlfriend
that a
died.
crime has been committed. Evan
He's
Axelrod,
responsible.
13 News.
Ooh.
If you didn't have anything to do with it, then you would have called 911 yourself and been like, I can't find her, something happened, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But man, those Tetons will swallow you up. We're still looking for Kane McLaughlin. Kane McLaughlin was a hiker that went missing in June.
Fuck.
And they haven't been able to find him, and they've sent out search after search after search, and there's nothing.
The fact that he didn't stay out there to look or start a search effort makes me think he knows where she is.
Yeah.
I think he knows what fucking
Well, I put a
happened.
link to that news article in the news channel.
Oh.
Where they have officially listed him as a person of interest.
Let's grab this sucker.
Jen and Keith, tonight we learned police in Utah made contact with this couple last month. The Moab City police chief says someone called on August 12th.
Oh my goodness.
Petito and her boyfriend. Officers responded. They conducted an investigation, but the chief
Fucking
tells
crazy.
us there wasn't enough evidence to justify criminal charges. Tonight, all Gabby Petito's parents want is for their daughter to come home.
Every viewer that's watching this, you know,
The fiancé of New York woman who went missing while on a cross-country road trip was identified as a person of interest in the case, authorities said Wednesday. Northport, Florida police confirmed Brian Laundrie's status as a person of interest as authorities continue their search for Gabby Petito. Ooh. Reported missing by her family.
It's an agonizing wait for Petito and
Gabrielle's vehicle was recovered here in Northport at her home on September 11th, the police department said in a statement. That vehicle was fully processed for evidence along with FBI agents Tuesday evening. According to police, Laundrie has not made himself available to be interviewed by investigators and has not provided any helpful details. We know Brian returned here to Northport on September 1st, 10 days before her family reported her missing on September 11th. We have no information that a crime occurred here in Northport, police said. Because the crime happened in the Grand Tetons. Yeah, I would imagine he's a person of fucking interest, dude.
Across the country, helping us, trying to.
I know, right?
Fucking crazy, man. Gabrielle.
But he's grateful for everyone helping with the search, and he's hopeful Gabby will come home soon.
This YouTuber drama, man. Put your life out. It's easiest to figure out what the fuck's going on.
I have this impending sense of doom. Impending doom that something is always going to be found out about me.
Trisha Paytas contradictions.
On social media because I was silenced at my school growing up. I had 3 different incidences with 3 different teachers. The one that I was too scared to speak up on, someone else spoke up years later and he ended up getting arrested. Byron, Illinois. His name was Mr. for looking up CP at school. Look it up. If you've ever wanted the real Trisha,
that didn't happen, Trisha.
Honest in this book. Nothing illegal happened with teachers ever. Little naughty.
That did not happen, Trisha. The person you were claiming did that to you. It did not happen. You did not file a police report. You do not pass go. You do not collect $200.
I wanted to be anorexic. Recently diagnosed twice as schizophrenic.
That is not what you lost.
I'm hearing voices. I'm schizophrenic. Check. I am in fact not. And a lot of people have been saying that. So like. Have this impending
caught all fucking time with her.
I can't stand the like. I've been diagnosed twice as schizophrenic. Okay,
No,
well then go get fucking help for it and stop eating people alive.
Go get help. Go get help and stop being like that. Good God. Maybe seek behavioral therapy. See, she even talked to Dr. Drew.
Check. I am in fact not. And a lot of people have been saying that. So like. Have this impending.
And then she said she's not schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I can't stand the like. I've been diagnosed twice.
Oh shit! It was playing my stream on the stream. I was so confused. I think I was responding to you back in time for a second.
I saw you
I
made a
was like, why
TikTok
do I
saying I was
hear
your
me?
best friend.
Good lord.
Yeah, isn't that our thing? We're best friends. You said I was your best friend one time. You said that once.
So
in
she's
TikTok. So I was
she
like,
was
oh my God, we're best
TikToking all
friends. You said it
manic
first.
the other day about
Yeah,
this shit.
you did say it first. Otherwise, I would never.
That was hilarious. When I was like, wait, we're not still watching this compilation.
My favorite
Well,
one
guys, thanks
is
for watching. We
the
had a lot of fun.
is the yeah, you said I was your best friend first. If you hadn't, I would never. Wow, bitch, okay.
Oh, it feels like every time I go to make a video about Trisha Paytas, something changes on her fucking channel.
Yeah.
And so I figured we might as well go back over here and see if she's posted anything new in the last.
Live chat again tonight for members only. So just so there's no confusion, again, there is memberships here on this channel, and there's a bottom tier, there's a middle tier, and there's a top tier. And the top tier is where I do my lives.
The top tier is where she does her live. Her OnlyFans lives. Who wouldn't want to see her eat a pizza and get anal sexed? Live. What concerns me too is her like willingness to kind of talk about how she will like just hop into some drug abuse.
Right?
When she first hopped into podcasting with Ethan, she was talking about how she had a really bad week one time because it was the first time she tried meth, and it was fairly recently to the filming of that podcast. And girl, that is unhealthy as fuck. Like, that's not in it, that nobody has sympathy for you. She seemed like she was still on the end of that, like, I'm fucking hella high train.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do we really think that Trisha tried meth though? Because I personally don't.
I do. I think so. Only because of the people she was rolling with at the time. She was hanging out with some pretty sketchy porn people, and these are the kind of porn producers that like part of your payment is like they blow cocaine in your butthole. Like,
Like fucking Fairy does.
yeah, like there's I don't know if you've seen any of the behind the scenes of Adriana Chechik getting the porn people to blow cocaine into her prolapsed asshole.
I can't say I have seen that.
But that, yeah, that's kind of the people she was hanging out with, I believe. It was like people in that, like, you know, gross ass side of porn production.
That's spooky. If you hear a
Yeah.
fucking rooster in the background, I'm so sorry. He doesn't know what time it is.
You're fine. Hey, I miss Silky all the time.
He never knows what time it is, and I'm always like, shut up, it's fucking noon.
So I am currently inside.
He's like, I'm just horny, baby. I want food. Oh!
It's awkward. So we decided to come to his hometown for the holidays, which is Colorado.
Asking permission to marry her, so now it's just gonna autoplay Shane Dawson. Boy, my YouTube is just on its own shit today. It's just on its own shit today.
Wait, we gotta go back because he was talking about how he was gonna spend time in Ryland's hometown, which was Colorado.
Oh shit.
Is that what he just said?
Yeah. Okay, so they're kind of moving closer to Ryland's family now that they're in Colorado, huh?
I didn't really believe her. And then I slept here all night. There was noises on the walls. It sounded like people were running around up and down the stairs. It sounded like there was scratches on the ceiling.
There's a lot of people in this house.
Whatever. I think the house is haunted, but we'll get the true story from her sister.
Hold on.
Also,
I gotta find some Trisha Paytas music maybe that we haven't heard on the It's her blonde sun doll for MJ. Is that for Michael Jackson or marijuana?
It's really a toss-up. It might be Michael Jordan for all we know.
Oh fuck, she's so weird. Christmas music videos, cooking videos, weight loss 2021. What? Weight loss 2021.
Okay, this is 5 o'clock on Monday, June 21st.
The fuck?
Weighing myself for the first time since literally before quarantine. I'm terrified.
This is a horrible thing to do, Ari Anthony. I don't normally take. I'm actually completely lying. Let's gamble. How much you think she weighs?
Ooh, shit. Yeah, this is terrible. I bet she's about. Was this halfway or a year into quarantine?
I think. Let's get a date. June 30th, 2021.
June 30th, 2020. So a good year into quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what she was before.
Holy shit, 235, says Chief with no hesitation.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say somewhere between 230, 240.
Okay, damn. I have, like, no...
I feel like an asshole.
Yeah. Hey, no, we're gonna be bad people. That's fine. Let's see.
I'm terrified right now.
I gotta know.
No.
Hey, what the fuck did we say?
Chief.
I
Arianthe. You bitches. Oh, shit.
I mean...
I was gonna say, like,
all of
2.
them
I don't really know how tall she is, so I was gonna say, like, maybe 200. I don't know, 210?
I feel like such a dickhead, but like I was right.
235 was so specific and so fucking spot on.
This is what we're working with now. I want to make it clear.
Oh, it says here starting weight 234. Shit, on the fucking title. My bad.
Oh no!
Energy levels, fertility issues.
Let's hope we all didn't see that.
For vanity, for my
I
wedding.
definitely
I'm doing
didn't
this
see
for
it.
myself.
I'm watching it in the Discord window, so it's really small.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I obviously have a fiance
My bad.
who, like, adores me, in love with me, asks me to marry him.
Oh shit. What do you think she gets down to?
Beautiful and sexy and everything, and attractive. Fancy.
It
So
depends
it's
how
not
much
to find
money
a
did you
guy.
spend on it.
It's not because I got dumped. Like, it's literally for myself, and I feel like I really let myself go during quarantine. And
Look, there's nothing wrong with your tummy, Trisha.
lately,
There's
I've
not
just been like,
nothing wrong with it.
I've always held myself
No.
back from like.
She carries a
losing
lot of
weight.
weight in her
Comfy falls on
middle,
me,
but
like,
it's
what?
really cute.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's just,
asked in
yeah,
an
that's the
interview,
way the
like,
universe puts
what's
you
one
together,
thing
girl.
you haven't accomplished that you want to accomplish? And I was like too scared.
That's
to
a
say,
little
like,
cum and a
weight.
little bum and it's
There is
fine.
a stigma to
Yep.
it, and I don't want anyone to feel. So many people have said, "Oh my God, you've helped me with."
You inflated some parts yourself. That's
eating,
fine.
Eating issues. And
That's fine,
I'm
homie.
so happy that I'm able to do that, and I want to make it clear that I'm not stopping eating. If you guys
Okay,
want to
damn right.
eat,
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
Her
happy to
ending
do that.
weight. I
I'm
wonder
not
what she
eating.
gets down to because
I'm gonna
she.
eat 3 meals a day
I just
and
watched her
just work
Darman
out.
videos and she looks kind of in the same shape.
And I've always wanted to feel skinny and
But
As odd as it
just feel what it's like. I've never been. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's like. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't.
I could be tripping. I could be
I know it's not
wrong.
like that change, right? Like I've gone through
I just
therapy,
popped
and
in, dude.
you know, I know it's.
Oh, hey,
like,
hey. Welcome.
Alright, was that, bro? That was fucking crazy. We were spot on.
Yeah, right the fuck on.
Like I'm happy now. I like my life. I'm getting married.
It's like the
things are fine.
fuck.
And
It's
I just,
234.
I want to do this change for me. On top of that, I think it gives me a good.
See, look, she's got the fucking
reason
Britney
to stay
Spears hair
track
going
as
on
far
again.
as the number one thing I've been told since going
Yeah.
to the
Why does she do that?
And she changes the way she talks. As
improve
soon as she starts to like get the
conditions I
nails
have.
on
Get the
and
right
the
amount of
hair
sleep
going and the makeup, she's like
socialize,
changes
to,
the
like,
way
go
she
out and
talks.
see friends. Today I had friends over.
Do you think there's
and
validity
socialize,
to
go
her
out, go to
being
the house, go somewhere, you know what I mean? Like make yourself do that.
gender identity fluid because of that behavior?
Eat better and nutrition. Those are
Like
two
she,
things. 2019, those are two things, and it's like it's two things
It
that
would
I never like do
explain
for
it.
myself.
I mean,
'cause
if
just,
that
like,
were the case.
that seems
Yeah.
so silly. But as far as getting a control on
I guess
my
we'd have to
mental
ask her
health,
if she does different sexual things when she's in these different moods. Because I've only seen her do things like have sex while eating pizza on her OnlyFans. So
willpower, practice
I don't know.
and I really have lacked that clearly in life.
I
it's not
mean,
even
if
my
you're
body, it's
gonna
just
have pizza,
mental
you might as
everything.
well
So
have sex
I'm
to
gonna
stay
go ahead and give it
alive.
a try. I
Right.
know the way to hold myself accountable is to do these video diaries. So this is
Yeah, I was gonna say
this
that
is
sounds like
the
90% of
heaviest I've ever
Americans'
been. I'm
dreams.
so
right
happy
there.
I weighed myself because I
Yeah.
was like 220.
Yeah.
And even that I thought was like, okay. Because I've always been under 200 pounds.
Eating better.
And it's so discouraging. I'm
Says she's
so
always been under
embarrassed
200
and
pounds,
shamed
but I
and
have a
sad
hard
at
time
myself, though,
believing that.
because if I would have lost 30 pounds when I was always 200, I would have been 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
So
hey,
discouraging.
199.8
It's so
is under
discouraging,
2.
but
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
some before is I don't know.
I know when I hit 180, I was like, bitch, I'm under 200.
Which is kind of
You don't look it. Like, shut up.
I still use the weight I used in high school, bro. I don't even
Here's my body.
joke around.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't own a scale. It'll just break my heart.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I've been yeah, like 300 before. I have to weigh myself at the doctor all the time now because I got down to an unhealthy weight there for a period of time. But
Fucking eat more Oreos, dude.
right?
That's what I tell my dad. My dad's like, man, I need to put on some weight. I was like, well, how about you actually eat while we're working outside all day? You actually have some lunch with me. And then, like, go home and eat, like, a fucking sleeve of Oreos with milk, dude. You'll put on weight before you know it.
That's damn straight. Donuts and
May not be the weight
Oreos.
exactly you want, but it'll be there.
It'll happen.
In life and
Straight up. Hey, potato chips and soda. Throw it on me hard.
Alright. Here's my body.
Right into my gut. I get that Trisha Paytas. Oh! Okay, Trisha.
Oh, no. Goodness.
She definitely did lose some weight.
Yeah?
What'd she get down to? Yeah, she looked hella uncomfortable in retrospect.
June 28th at noon. And we are going to do the weigh-in.
The moment of truth. What was that? What do you think she got down to?
I bet she lost 15 pounds.
15
But I
pounds?
feel like she did it in a way that she shouldn't have. Like diet pills
Yeah.
or fucking laxative teas or some shit like that.
Yeah, she was ripping something hard.
227!
Maybe some that, dude.
No! So not quite 10 pounds.
Oh no.
Damn, that's what 8 pounds looks like?
That's what 8 pounds looks like.
Really good. Now I will say the reason I was like, oh no, I don't on the scale is because like 4 days into it I had lost 8 pounds. I was 226. That was last Wednesday. So I felt really good. But having said that, no, that was last Thursday. Having said that, that Wednesday I was like so depressed. I like couldn't eat, couldn't get out of bed. I was like, I was going through it. It was like one of those days where it was like rough on the internet. So I like didn't eat. So I also didn't work out that day, but I
no, you
that
did.
was, like,
Yeah.
so that I was already thinking, wow, I'm already at 226. Like I'm definitely gonna be 220. Like I thought for sure I was gonna be 14 pounds down in a week. I'm not, but I feel really good. So I guess this is another good thing to do like a weigh-in because I do think I look like just loads better than I did. These shorts are so bad. Like I don't know.
10 pounds in a week. Good God.
Yeah.
My body and not like cover my belly or anything.
I got a feeling she did, some
But
diet
yeah,
pills
I
or
mean,
something.
It's not good. 226 does not feel, or no.
Oh yeah, dude, little
did have all
fucking
this
couple
hair
bottles
on.
of
I
diet
didn't really
pills,
make it by
12
the
hours
hair
on the treadmill, some screaming at you the whole time.
You know, like, 226, I was like, no, that is gonna.
But you got them views, dude. Got them views.
When was this? This was June. I think this was around the time she fucking beat up on Moses a little bit. He had some bruises. She beat her boyfriend at one point.
Did he deserve it?
Beat him around a little bit. Did he deserve it? No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he might have said something fucking cheeky.
Yeah.
You know, he definitely let Trisha Paytas. Now that I know that's over 200 pounds of fucking coming at you.
Nah, you don't ever earn an ass whipping with your mouth.
That,
Fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, he might have.
Beat your ass, bro. Telling you, dude.
No, did she actually hit him? Like that? Did that come out?
That's what I heard. She said she had punched him. Like she said that she had punched him, and he had bruises, but no, he didn't press charges or nothing.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, so like and then she tried to shame everybody for being like, "What the fuck, Trisha?" Because she's like, "I'm mentally ill. You all know this."
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, and it's like, bitch. The fuck are you talking about? Yeah, the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Lots of people are mentally ill, and at no point is that ever an excuse to put your hands on someone. Now, if he hit her first, fuck him up, sis. But if not, don't fucking touch people.
exactly. Just don't fucking lay hands on anybody. The thing that drives me nuts is she knows right from wrong and knows that she can fall back on her princess freak out to fucking get sympathy. Like I said, there's receipts. She's been doing it since she was in fucking middle school, dude. She's just this way, and it's fucking gross. She's fucking gross. But shit, I gotta actually hop off here for a bit. Gotta do my domestic stuff around the apartment, get cleaned up, take a shower.
Whatever, liar. You don't take showers.
I shower. I bathe so fucking good.
I'm looking at you right now, dude.
I look pretty gross right now too. Yeah, dude, boy, I had these cold sweats all night. Oh man, been fighting this. Like I'm coming out of a flare up, so the skin lesions aren't so bad, but the cold sweats have been fucking for real, like for real at night. It's like just my legs will cold sweat. It's so weird. It's
How'd that
autoimmune
interview
disease.
go yesterday, bro?
It went, dude. It went really good, but I just don't think I qualify for it. There's like it's like a safety position, so you can't smoke recreational weed, and you'd have to drive prisoners around because
Damn, I thought it was at like an animal place.
it is. And the thing is they have a
So you're driving prisoner animals around, bro?
well, there's a
Like animal convicts?
it's a well work release.
Hordes of cats.
They have a work. They're partnered with the work release program.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'd
you're
occasionally
driving convicts to work. Got it.
exactly. So I'd have to be doing the occasional like stuff like that, and it's like I just don't think I want that. I don't think I want that. I don't
Yeah,
think
dude.
showing up at 6 a.m.'s fucking like I don't know. It's just a lot. I'd have to
Showing up, you have to be there at 6 in the morning.
yeah. Oh yeah,
To
I'd be there
drive
at 6 a.m.
convicts to work, dude. What the
Mhm.
fuck is that?
And
dude?
drive
Maybe
them
you don't-
home,
Maybe
like-
you're right. Maybe you don't want that job.
Yeah, I don't think I really do.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily what was advertised, but it seems like a good place. Like if they had something admin available, I would definitely take it because there's more like, I don't know, the position that they offered me is like you're basically doing maintenance for people and just kind of taking care of the building and stuff, but you're also having to be really involved with this like work release program, and because of that you can't fucking they're like, look, any other position in this building, we don't give a fuck about weed. Like they said that in the interview, like it's a recreational state, we normally waive that, we don't care if you test positive for weed in this state, but
Yeah, but you can't be smoking blunts while you're driving convicts to work.
exactly. Exactly. She was
You can't
like
be doing like me, you, and John did when we worked at the U of A.
exactly, burning blunts on the way to and from.
Gas station and it was closed, dude.
Yes.
This fucking shit was that. Dude, I'll never forget your and John's faces when I got back in the car, bro.
Oh shit, dude! That time Johnsy popped into his car, and goddamn Mike Jones was in the back breaking up a whole pound of weed.
That dude, bro. I'll never forget Mike Jones, bro.
Oh, he was such a every time I saw him after that job too, it was just nothing but hugs and how are you doing, and that's family, dude. That's I love him.
Dude was a good dude. That's the only dude that I've ever yelled at a work environment and then been friends with at the end of the day. It's Mike Jones, dude. I screamed at that dude in front of like 100 college kids.
Yeah.
I still kind of feel bad about it, but fuck that. Where were my goddamn chicken tenders?
Exactly. No.
I need to serve them shit.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, and Mike would just know. He knew what was up. Like he's like, nah, yeah, I get yelled at.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna get in trouble, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't think you were there when this happened, but when he actually got technically fired, like he didn't show up for a couple of days, right? And I think he got told by Josh, like, you're fired, leave. And then the next day, he tried to come back to work like nothing had happened.
That was just a bad dream, dude.
Yeah.
That was a fever dream.
And our boss Josh was there, and like it was so sad. Like Josh was like, "Oh, for real? I gotta do this today."
I gotta do this again. I just did this yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like the doors were locked, and Mike was knocking on him, like doing a dance outside of him, like happy as a motherfucker. Like he didn't fucking remember at all that he had been fucking let go for not showing up. Oh. Yeah, and he walked head down away, like kept looking back at us like, but my family. And we were like, "Whoa, no, Mike."
Sorry, Mike, you gotta show up, dude. You gotta show up.
Yeah, you gotta be reliable, brother.
You can do nothing but dick around once you get here, but you have to be here.
Exactly. You can do nothing but dick around
here.
Yes, you gotta do that here. You can smoke blunts and dick around here, but you have to do it here, Mike. And
you have to actually clock in.
it's not too hard to meet that demand considering it was closed when the school was closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, how about the fact that you get to show up 2 hours early, eat whatever the fuck you want, and then draw dick pictures and put them on people's backs and make everybody laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the best. Like that was probably top 2 jobs ever
Oh
that
yeah.
I've ever had, dude.
Oh yeah. That's like when like going through interviews now when they see my work history and they're like, "You were at Chartwell's for a very long time from like a very young age." I'm like, "Yeah. I fucking loved that job."
I love that place, dude.
Yeah.
I'll never
fucking love
forget,
that
dude.
job.
You remember when we made a paper mache penis out of paper towels and put it in the freezer?
Yes.
Toby was over there yelling at them for like half an hour about putting paper towels in the freezer before he realized what it was. Oh shit! That was so
Toby and his 6 nipples, baby. God. God damn.
Toblerone, dude.
Oh shit. Oh, such a good.
Dude, where's Thurston and Angel at? Aren't they out there with you?
They sure are. They are out here. They are out here in Arizona now. It is. They live pretty close, actually, like a bus ride away.
That's badass.
Yeah, Angel unfortunately got a bone graft. She had a fucking tooth extraction go wrong, and they had to bone graft into her jaw, I believe.
Damn, really?
Yes, she's been kind of laid up, I believe. And we were gonna go watch Howard the Duck with them on big screen. There was a theater around here playing Howard the Duck, but it was Lux and I's first like kind of weekend back into normality. We were like, yeah, we're just gonna hang out in our underwear and play fucking Star Wars. That's
Heard, dude. Heard.
Sounds like a great weekend.
Oh, it was pretty good. It was really good. We're having issues with CenturyLink right now. Like streams keep dropping, and if we go to like seriously MMO, we're having like a fucking kind of a hard time. But
both of you guys playing together?
I think that might be part of it. But there's times where she's playing by herself and shit'll just drop.
What's the internet package? Do you guys have like standard, medium, high?
I forget. I'm pretty sure.
Fucking high dollar. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she got high for sure, like through CenturyLink, and it seems like genuinely the connection here just like is shit. Like,
you guys live in an apartment building or like a house?
Oh yeah,
they may just it could. Then if you live in an apartment, it could be 3 or 4 different things, bro.
Yeah, I think
whenever you change the channel that you're on, usually whenever they hook you up in an apartment, you fall right into like whatever channel the entire fucking building is on.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you couldn't go into your settings and change the channel so you're not like at the end of the line. You know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea. There's a complimentary Wi-Fi, which is weird. There's like building-wide Wi-Fi. And I got a feeling that has something to do with the CenturyLink stuff. But also this town, in the area I'm in, like a block away, we just got more students than this university has ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well,
yeah.
Usually, like, is it a big university?
Yeah, yeah.
Usually mid majors and above have their own cable systems, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They won't. That's not even gonna fuck with you. U of A has its own cable system still.
Yeah.
They have their own independent system for the state.
Yeah. So you'd think, I'm near the University of Arizona, so I'm hoping it's.
Oh yeah.
They surely have their own thing going on. It's the University of Arizona. It's a fucking strange state though, boy. These college kids, the urge to party is like obviously here, and they can't do shit, and shit keeps shutting down even more. Hey, there's some. I basically live like downtown Tucson is where I'm at, and it's basically like Fayetteville and Eureka for like miles. Like it's just like one kind of, it's fucking cool. You can trolley around.
I
Like,
would love that.
yeah, it's kind of like the vibe of both of those places, in my opinion. Like when Fayetteville's popping, it's kind of reminds me of that because it also goes to sleep. Like this is a big city that goes to fucking sleep. Like by 2:00, this fucking town is shut down. Like it's kind of like Dixon, where it's like, nope, last call happened. This ain't a 5:00 fucking last call town. This is a fucking 2 a.m. Normally,
get the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah, and normally by midnight, it's fucking quiet as hell here, except for like the homeless people smoking meth.
Man, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Which, hey, before I go out of here real quick to kind of knock out some of this cleaning, real quick story about this alley behind our apartment building. In it yesterday, I saw a tiny person who's also homeless smoking meth with an elderly homeless person. I thought it was cool they crossed those lines. I've never seen a little pink Peter Dinklage sized fellow Straight passing a meth pipe to an elderly fellow before, both of them looking like they need showers.
Only in Tucson, dude.
Oh, and man, depending on how I dress going out that back alley, I'll either get like, do you have a cigarette? Do you have some change? Or I'll get, you want to go get some recycling with me, brother? Like, what? I'm not homeless, dude. You saw me come out of this apartment. No, I don't.
No, I'm not in the recycling gathering mood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, y'all got some dice. I might throw some straight sevens on your asses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different thing.
Playing craps with homeless people is a good way to get your ass mugged.
That's very true.
Don't
That's
take
very
money
true.
from homeless people, dude.
That's
Don't
very
do
true.
it.
No, hell no. Yeah, no, it's not a good idea. It's good advice.
Don't let him see you come out of your apartment either.
Oh shit. See, what I like too is where I'm at is it's kind of on the inside of what looks like a goddamn Venetian palace. Like I have to kind of go down an elevator and then out 2 different security gates that are like mag locked.
Well, fuck yeah, you got midgets smoking crack in your back alley. You better have some security.
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh shit.
pretty legit. There's times like again, like I've opened that back window and been like, "Hey, smoke a meth back here," and they run. They scatter. Oh shit.
Scatter.
Yeah, like cheese it.
Like they're a neighborhood baseball team and they just broke a window. They're just like,
Fuck, old man Peters. Like, no, dude. I'm just a 30-year-old dude wondering why you're smoking meth out my back window, dude.
get up in the morning, stretch, open the window to see the birds, and
It's that good old whiff of fucking meth coming up from the back alley, bro.
You smell like dog piss. Like, what the fuck?
Smells like dog piss and regret. Dude.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is that smell? Oh, god damn it. Hey. And they scatter.
Get the fuck out of here.
My window's open, you cunts. We had Lux and I were walking out the back alley the other day, and there was just one homeless dude with shades on, and he passed us, but he said to himself and kind of loud at us, like, "I can't wait to kill you."
oh my god.
Yeah. What's weird though is like if he does end up killing me, he waited a long time.
He waited a long time.
Like,
dude, he could just be allocating resources, bro. He's homeless.
Yeah. Like,
you know how hard it is to even get a knife when you're homeless, bro?
dude, there was one homeless dude with the most beat up fucking jaw I've ever seen. And I mean, like, he couldn't talk. He came up to me and kind of mumbled out like, "Hey, I'm trying to sell this knife so I can get the fuck back home." And yeah, I have no need for a pocket knife, homie, nor do I have cash on me. It's 2021, everything's plastic now, y'all know that.
Yeah, break out your smartphone with your transaction thing and I'll pay you with my card.
Exactly. Like, dude, I can't. I also don't want your knife. And if you pull that bitch out, I'm about to be 200 pounds of problem, like Trisha Paytas on Moses Boy.
Oh, no.
I'm about to be problems. That's also another thing I've really enjoyed too, is like all the homeless population here, as sketchy as they seem, like the sketchier they seem, the smaller they are. And the more I realize, like, oh fuck, I'm like 6'2" and 200 pounds. That's why no one's fucking with me. That's why. Like, I genuinely haven't seen a crazy homeless person I haven't thought to myself, I bet I could fold them. But I could kind of just fold them like some paper. You know what I mean? There's no like Garrick or Chief size motherfuckers out here like, "Hey, give me some change."
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, homeless people usually don't get to Garrick or me size, dude.
Oh, yeah,
It's usually a downward trend on body mass once you hit the homeless level.
That especially out here in the fucking desert where it's like, yeah, they're all made of
One
leather
thing I
and
always wonder
shriveled.
too, like all the festivals we went to, all the like shady, but like I went to Lights All Night one year in downtown Dallas.
Oh,
and
shit.
After the festival got out, this is at like 1:30 New Year's morning. I run out of cigarettes, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta go get some cigarettes. I'm rolling so hard, I'm not going to sleep tonight anyway.
Yeah.
So I convinced, I'm like, I'm going to get smokes, dude. Can you give me a ride? And so everybody's like, we're all going. So like, there's 5 of us in a car, right? And we're like, festivaled out, t-shirts, fucking dime-sized pupils, face paint, and we pull up to this. We see a gas station. We're pulling down to it, and like halfway there, it's just like a line of traffic. And we're like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh.
And finally, like we look and crane our heads out, and we see there is a car just fucking parked in the road, dude. And this dude is going to get cigarettes or whatever he's getting out of this gas station because the gas station is so full. He just parked that bitch right in the middle of the road.
Holy shit.
And that's when we were like, oh fuck, dude, this may be trouble. And so we pull in and we can't even park. They just joined the line of cars that's circling this gas station, right? And I get out and I'm like, all right, dude, I'll see you guys in a minute, hopefully. And I start walking up there, dude, and about this time it dawns on my drug out of brain that like I am the only white person there.
Oh shit.
Of course triggers like defense mode, you know what I mean? It's like natural. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, but like I went right in there, dude. So many people stared at me and like either took a step back or just like looked right away from me and did not talk to me at all. And I went in and got my smokes and came out. And they were like, all right, cool, you're out of here. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. And about halfway, I was like, why the fuck? Like I've all the times you figure someone's gonna be like, give me your fucking money. Obvious tourist, 1:30 in the morning, hundreds of people there. You figure one of them is gonna be like, let's do this, and no one fucked with me. And I was like, maybe it is because I'm like fucking 235 pounds and like 6 feet tall.
It 100% what it is because we're big dudes.
It's probably why no one said anything. And also, they knew that I was on something, right? Yeah. Like I'm not just sober. I was beyond gone at that point.
It normally takes, I think, somebody of our stature to give just like a "you gonna fuck with me" kind of look, and then the person who might be fucking around is like, nah.
Maybe I don't want to fuck with
Yeah, but maybe that person behind you, fuck them.
Yeah, like that scene from that fucking damn it, what is that movie called? The Kung Fu movie, dude.
Oh,
where he's like picking people out of the crowd and like each one's like more badass than the last one. I can't remember what it is.
Oh fuck.
That must be fucking nice because that doesn't happen to me. I'm a whole 5 foot tall. I'm small, and people are always like, "Hi," and I'm like, "What the fuck? What about me is inviting?" And I guess it's because I'm like little.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey.
not threatening. Darren's, on the other hand, does the exact opposite.
Before I got out here, Lux almost got fucking trafficked. Like.
Happened to me once too.
Yeah.
In Memphis.
Yeah. No, hey, there's that Dave Chappelle story where he talks about getting paid in like 25 grand. He's got that 25 grand in a backpack on the subway. And it's like, women are kind of rolling around like that. Like your no-nos are 25 grand in a backpack
25 grand. Yeah.
to some of these people.
I got approached by a guy in a hotel lobby in Memphis, Tennessee, and he was like, because I looked at his car, because he had a nice car out front. He's like, "You want to go see it?" And I was like, "No, it's okay. I don't know who you are." And he's like, "Well, come on. Why don't you come see it? I'll let you sit in it." And I was like, "No."
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would love for you to sit there.
Meanwhile, me and Chief are out here fucking smoking opium with ham bone.
Yeah, dude, being like, why doesn't anybody ever talk to us, dude? It's so like, do I smell bad? Do I like no one likes me? But we're just scary looking.
We're just scary to a certain demographic. Yeah, we're just scary. Metal looking dudes too. While we are the sweetest of the male demographic, in my opinion, we are the scariest looking.
And that's because there's some crazies, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember the night Severin got back in the car and was smiling?
Oh God, yeah.
We were like, why do you have glass in your teeth?
Why? Yeah. Well, why do you have? Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Our demographic does get fucking crazy, especially if you're, like, I don't know. I think we both got that strong Germanic blood in there too, where it's like, oh, God, you're broad.
Dude, you know one thing I didn't realize too, and like, I saw a picture the other day. I want to find it, but it's like from the 40s in Germany, and it's these two teenagers, and one of them is getting sent off to war on the Eastern Front. They're like anti-Nazis, right, in Germany. But the main thing I took from the picture was, if you look it up, this girl almost looks like Jared, bro. She looks so manly. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I
rigid,
didn't believe,
like hard angles to the face.
Like dude, a better jawline than me, bro.
Damn.
On this lady, and I was like, holy shit, dude, like, is that? And then I was like, oh yeah, Germans.
Yeah.
They all just look like that over there.
Yeah. Bro. My family that's Ashkenazi descended, boy, looks angular. Like y'all seen my Appalachian looking fucking mom. Boy, she got that nose, dude. Like that's that Ashkenazi blood where you get that fucking, you get them angles, boy. You get them fucking that Germanic shit. You get the big potato head and fucking angles.
The more chiseled the face, the spookier you look.
Yeah. One of my favorite people in the world lately, since I did Ancestry.com, is my cousin Fidelis in Saud. He's known as the Bulletproof Salesman. He's a war profiteer. And he's a pretty cool dude. He was born the same day as Pops.
Oh.
They're the same age. They're actually identical cousins. I think between the two of them, they've sold more automobiles than any two individuals on the fucking planet. But the difference is that Fidelis sells armored automobiles. He sells them in places like Iraq when the war popped off. Like he was there before America was. He was like, "No, I'm gonna sell armored cars here, dude." He doesn't like peace. He likes war. He's a warmonger. He's a war profiteer. That's what he does.
I got it.
But yeah, fucking, he's got that big potato head. Like I remember when I found him and he added me on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh shit, who's Fid?" And I Googled him, and there's a BBC documentary about him called The Bulletproof Salesman.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Fuck yeah. I got a Marquis de Lafayette connection to fucking German armored car family. But yeah, that's my family historically did that.
Why am I not surprised though?
I know, right? We were a fucking crazy breed. We were a weird breed. Like even the ones that are like the most legit of us all is a war profiteer.
Time you tell me stories about your family, I'm like, oh yeah, like I never even fucking question it because I'm like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Hey, you got me on Facebook. I think he's even on the new Merc one, Fidelis. You can check him out. That's
that would be so cool.
That's my cousin.
I'm gonna look him up. I want to be his friend.
We wish each other happy birthday and stuff. He's a fun guy. He seems like a sweet guy. When the insurrection popped off, he did an interview for German radio that was really good. He's got some really interesting political opinions. He's a normally fairly left-leaning cat, you know. But he's not American, he's European, so he's got a different kind of perspective on everything.
It's a different kind of left.
Yeah, he's a different kind of left.
It's the war profiteering left.
It's a war profiteering left. Yeah, he's like, we'll make it free, baby. Yeah. Libertarian ideals, I suppose, but it's kind of in the way of like, well, why can't I own a tiger? You know?
Probably because they'll fucking eat you.
I should be able to have whatever caliber weapon I want and whatever fucking level of endangered species I fucking can obtain.
If I want to get eaten by a fucking tiger, I feel like that's my business.
Yeah. And you know, how endangered is it if it's about to eat me in Texas? Just saying.
Right.
Doesn't sound very endangered to me. Yeah. They sound like they're doing fine. Anyway, guys, I gotta hop off here. Look, I gotta return a phone call real quick.
Go clean and do adult stuff, dude. I'll catch you later, brother.
Damn straight. I love you guys.
I love you too. Oh, he left, but I love you too.
I love you too. I'm hopping out of here. Goodbye.